So I'm doing this again because my dumbass forgot to turn on the microphone. Yes, I forgot. I kind of forgot to do that. The most important thing, I forgot to do it. So we're going to go back to the beginning. Oh god. At least this is a short one. It took me 16 minutes, I think. So, yeah. As we left off, Tom is free from his cell, but both he and Ruby are still stuck in an unfamiliar place. Both go up louder, Tom and Ruby go back up to the room Ruby woke up in. Caught with a terrified sex to comfort each other in this horrifying place. Ruby is far too shy to do something like that with a stranger, especially in this situation, especially with the fact that there could be hidden cameras watching. It's not the kind of thing she'll want to have someone get on tape. Besides, there are more pressing matters right now. Ask Tom what he has in his pockets. Tom is carrying that can opener Ruby found, as well as a tab and an unopened condom. Check for cameras. You really don't have sex. There are no cameras visible here, but Ruby is still too self-conscious to ignore the possibility they might be just hidden. Also, there's no alcohol around. You inspect the fish tanks. A few large fish-shaped shadows move through the murky water. Beyond the large porthole, it's hard to see much of anything through it. Ask the booger if he knows what this place is and why he was imprisoned. Tom already explained that he woke up in his cell downstairs and doesn't know what this place is. Ask him to demonstrate his manly physique by pushing the barrel over to the side to see what's under it. No problem for a strong man like Tom. Inspect cubbyhole. The small recess in the wall doesn't lead anywhere. However, there is yet another access card inside. Tom pockets it. Also, ask Tom why he has a condom. Tom says he doesn't know. He just woke up with it in his pockets. He doesn't remember carrying it. After we inspect the unit chair, we pull the lever. Wait. Tom and Ruby head back down the access hatch. The lever is rather high. It's possible that even the two of them together won't be able to reach it. Have Tom push barrel down to open letterless hatch. Look out below. The barrel got a little crash from the impact. Tom flips the barrel over so that he can open it. It's on the floor. Ruby climbs onto the barrel. Tom climbs onto Ruby and Tom pulls the lever. Tom flips over the barrel. Ruby realizes that with her girlish figure she'll never be able to lift Tom. I guess Ruby will have to get on Tom's shoulders then, though Tom not peeking. Tom obligingly lifts Ruby up with some effort, and they balance precariously on the dented barrel. Ruby reaches for the pull switch. Ruby yanks the pull switch down with determining force. Something upstairs gives a low, ominous rumble that echoes through the walls. Oh, he's peeking. The pull switch cord suddenly snaps into the ceiling. The noise has stopped. Go back up and see what that noise was. Upon climbing back up the access hatch, the change seems immediately obvious. Whoops. I step through carefully into the darkness. Ruby decides that they should both simultaneously step blindly into the darkness beyond the doorway. As they enter the room, the lights suddenly turn on. Luckily for them, there appears to be no danger here. There is a sealed door to the west with a padlock. Check the console. If it's inoperable, we should try the card in that slot. Tom slips the card into the slot, where it disappears with a click. However, there's no response from the console whatsoever. It's not even turning on. Are we standing on a trapdoor? No, but there's a rectangular imprint here, as if someone used to be here. So, is that the door we came in by at the bottom of the screen? Yes. Inspect that strange hook-like thing on the wall. There's some sort of raised rectangle on the wall, which prominently features some strange marking. At the bottom of the marking, where the lines meet, there's a cross-shaped indentation. Let's check that box thing in the corner. Maybe it opened that. The box doesn't appear locked, but around the latch it's been sealed shut with what looks like glue or caulk. What is the thing on top of that locker to the right? Some kind of disc lies on top of the locker. It features an image of an eye and has a single protrusion. Poke it now, in the eye. Tom gives Ruby a strange look as she pokes the eye. It feels like wood. It doesn't react in any way. Take the disc. Ruby grabs and pockets the wooden disc. Use tiny key unlock. The tiny key from the treasure box has already been used up. Go back to the sea hatch room and grab the letter opener so we can pry open the chest. Ruby heads back to the room beyond the sea hatch. Inspect the eye to see what happened to the letter opener. Also, compare the eye Ruby is carrying to the bloody eye on the wall. Dark red stains have trailed down from the eye. The letter opener is gone. The eyes are similar in that they are both eyes, but they're not particularly distinctive, and they're obviously not the same size. Ruby should take a closer look at that pipe. Is the blue stripe painted painted on, or is that a window to the interior? Upon close inspection, the pipe running from the ceiling to the east wall is paint with a blue stripe, probably for identification purposes. What the thing looks like in the zombie closet now? Nothing's changed. It's still rather bare and bluey closet. Inspect the wall safe. Nothing new there either. It's still locked. The cabinet refuses to budge. Is it possible to use the desk on the wall safe cabinet? There doesn't appear to be any way that this can work on the safe further. The circular symbol on the safe is not a reason. It's simply painted on. Oh wait, my back. Ouch! My back hurts. Where was I? Move couch. I'll call Tom to assist with couch moving. Actually, just go check on Tom and bring him along. Ruby returns upstairs to get Tom to come down with her. Ruby and Tom return to the room. Tom doesn't look so well. Ruby realizes Tom hasn't seen this room yet. He looks scared, poor little thing. Move couch. Ruby politely asks Tom to move the couch. With his manly physique, the task is no problem. On the white couch slides away from the wall, revealing a small access hatch, even smaller than the sea hatch used to enter this room. It appears to open into a lit room on the other side. Carefully peeking into the other room. Carefully! Ruby kneels down to see that the room beyond has bare metal walls and exposed pipes and circuitry, and it's probably some sort of maintenance area. There don't appear to be any immediate dangers like people, fire, or big obvious trap. Due to the size of the hatch, however, only Ruby with her girlish figure will be able to squeeze through. Tom will have to stay behind somewhere. This is seriously like the worst porno ever. Get off the can opener for self-defense. Ruby requests the can opener back from Tom, who returns it. Crawl through the hatch and have Tom wait back on his cell, where he won't be at risk of being grabbed insane by the blood. Tom agrees to wait where you found him, rather than in the blue room. Ruby crawls through. Ruby emerges in the new room, which does indeed appear to be a maintenance room. Piping is everywhere. A glass tube runs to A glass tube runs to the ceiling, and the east wall features a vent and a circuit board. The blue pipe returns. The blue pipe runs through here. Have Ruby wave at the person looking at her. There's no one in the room with Ruby. Inspect everything. There's a circuit board on the east wall. It appears to be missing a square component, but no wires are damaged. Above it is a closed vent. There's a device containing purple liquid, with a soft look-like hole set in it, and beneath that, drips of over. There's no visible faucet to remove the liquid. There's what appears to be a pneumatic tube running through the ceiling with a small compartment here. There's a metal transfer compartment in the wall, like a bank deposit drawer. There's a strange device near the west wall with a LED readout that says sample, but has no obvious button controls or instructions beyond that. Recheck the inventory. Ruby is carrying 2 coins, rubber gloves, a button diagram, a bottle of strings, and a can opener. Get a cup from the water cooler and get some of that purple drink there. There are no cups here, and even if there were, there's no faucet on the front of the liquid container. Use a socket. Open the metal drawer. There appears to be something inside. Put on gloves. Do we still have them? And pick up the severed hand to see if there's anything under it. Ruby uses her gloves to pick up the icky hand, but there's only stains underneath it. She can tell how it was severed, but it looks fairly fresh. Look out the window and scout the surroundings. At this angle, Ruby can see much in the small adjacent room, save for 3 things. 1. Some sort of dummy on a post. A large red sign on the opposite wall. A round device on the wall. Looks like a clock. Jet tap from Tom. Ruby calls to Tom, who tosses his tap through the hatch for her. Attach the tap to the purple water cooler. Ruby attaches the tap to the container of purple liquid, which now seems ready to dispense. Fill 1 glove with purple drink and tie it off. The gloves are too thick and sturdy to just tie off the thin string. They certainly wouldn't keep the liquid in. Put several hand in pneumatic mouth chute. Ruby puts the disembodied hand into the pneumatic chute. As soon as the chute door closes, the sound of loud pneumatic pressure comes from the tube. The hand quickly and messily travels up the tube and out of sight. Use Tom's condom to hold the purple stuff. Ruby calls Tom to the hatch and explains that she needs his condom. Tom gets an odd look on his face. Yeah, son of a bitch. Explain what we intend to do with it. Tom's expression changes, but passes the condom through the hatch nonetheless. Ruby grabs the condom and fills it with purple liquid, which smells unpleasantly plastic. Pours some of the liquid into that funnel thing on the left. In a somewhat unpleasant move, Ruby tips the condom upside down and pours the purple liquid into the funnel. The LED display changes after a moment. Put on the gloves and take some of the blood from the box, like scoop it out or just jet some blood some way. Put in the sampler. Ruby uses the gloves to drip a quantity of blood into the funnel, which brings to a new LED display. This gives me an idea. Why not put the blood of the zombie inside the sampler and see what happens? Ruby flecks some of the spilled blood into the sampler, which displays yet another new prompt. Ruby used the glove and collect the sample directly from the head. Ruby crawls out of the head to get a sample from the head itself. That's odd. Ask Tommy if the head was still there when he was used. Ask Tommy if the head was still there when he was in his cell just before. Tommy sees he was using the other room and the head was still there. He definitely didn't see it come through here. Tom speculates that if it went anywhere, there will be a blood trail. He suggests perhaps it simply dissolved like the rest of the body. Tom's looking for a little uneasy again. Might wanna go get some fresher air. Ruby and Tom move back into the prison room for fresher air. Kiss if appropriate. Ruby contemplates kissing Tom and wonders if he might get the wrong idea. Tom begins vomiting. Oh, that's a dirty kiss! Tom says he is having excruciating sharp stomach pains. He says he wasn't feeling this before. It's very sudden. Sample the blood. Use it on checker. Do it fast. He might be dying. A lot of stress might cause a stomach ulcer or worse. Ruby dabs some blood up on one of the fingers of the glove and excuses herself. She promises to be right back. Back at the sampler, Ruby inserts a sample of Tom's blood and the LED triggers a familiar message. Maybe the machine isn't made to analyze blood. Ruby considers her options carefully. Tom's suddenly sick, and there are no doctors around. This could be serious. Look behind you. The Ruby wave. It's just a mirror. Try mixing blood with the purple stuff. Thinking of no other way to do it, Ruby pours a little of the purple stuff on the tap to the floor. Then flecks blood onto it from the glove. It hisses and it smokes violently. It smells caustic, like burning plastic. Like burnt plastic. Use purple stuff on fish. Ruby goes back to the other room, stretches the last two fish from the tank, and touches one of them to the purple puddle. It sizzles and smokes visibly, and the scales start to dissolve slightly. That little eye token, will that feed into the missing spot at the circuit board? No, that is thick and circular. The missing spot on the circuit board is small and square. Use fish and analyzer. Ruby, feeling a bit disgusted, mashes up the fish as best she can to get it to feed in the funnel. Moments after Ruby inserts the fish paste into the funnel, a new message appears on the LED display. A few seconds later, a new display comes up. A third message pops up with a loud buzzing sound. Evidently, something is not receiving power. Fill condom with purple fluid. Bring purple fluid upstairs. Ruby fills the condom with purple fluid, ties it up for safety, and heads back out. Tom's looking unhealthy. Use fluid and glue. Ruby fumbles with the condom rather than unfamiliar with these things, and finally tears it open a bit harder than she intended to. Thankfully, she avoids contact with the purple stuff and it spills all over the glue. It doesn't damage the box, but the glue dissolves rapidly. Inside the box, Ruby finds a small electronic chip, a long Sherman hook. She takes out. Put the chip on the circuit board so we can restore power. Hopefully also, fuck yeah, a pirate hand! Do a power depression to lighten the mood. Ruby heads down her way to the circuit board. She explained to Tom that he has arsenic poisoning and she's going to get a cure for him. Also, to lighten the mood, Ruby does her best pirate impersonation, complete with a voice. Tom smiles weakly. Ruby plugs the chip into the circuit board and the frame glows a bright green as the air around her hums warmly. Power must be back on. Something mechanical in the walls moves when a field bio suddenly pops up with a pneumatic whoosh from the analyzer. Unfortunately, returning the power grid to full functionality seems to have triggered another effect as well. The room is bathed in red light. A loud hissing sound comes from above the circuit board as the blinds on the duct open and start venting something into the room. Remove the chip. The circuit board is protected by the green field. Even with the rubber gloves on, it's too painful for Ruby to touch. It turned on the pneumatic tube. The pneumatic tube only works when it's closed. Break the tube! Summoning all her strength, Ruby bashes open the pneumatic tube with the door still closed. An impressive vacuum force begins drawing to the noxious smoke, but it's a temporary solution. The gas is still pouring in, and the room is still sealed. Break mirror. Ruby decides she has no other choice. The mirror has to go. Maybe, just maybe, it'll provoke a good reaction. Ruby rears back, then smashes at the party before her, and the mirror shatters with an echoing cacophony of breaking glass. Ruby has broken the mirror. Hook! The alarm seems to have stopped. The hatch door is open again. Ruby feels like she's about to black out. The world is closing in around Ruby. Everything goes black. There we go. That's a 2-minute time save for me reading fast. Oh man, am I tired. It's been like half an hour now. Yeah, I don't know if you guys understood anything I said at all. But yeah, that's a good time save. My PB was like 16 minutes. And now it's 14:39. Yeah, that's good.